I'm off to run some errands. Please tidy up this place. No! Wow! How did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
Coming up next on Plus TV, Plus News. Join our news team for half hour of local and national news. Plus News, informative, balanced, accurate, and current.
In the headlines for tonight's newscast, road traffic accident in Belmopan claimed the life of a mother of 5. Shooting in Lords Bank Village leaves 1 dead and 4 others injured, and low turnout at 13th Amendment consultation in Belmopan. These stories and more coming up next on Plus News. Stay tuned.
Newscast is brought to you through the courtesy of Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
Every project starts with the right tools. At Builders Hardware, we got everything to get the job moving. Tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, garden, it's all here from construction start to finish. We're also offering a different kind of power tool. Order anytime, anywhere. Pick up in store or get it delivered to your home. Go to shopbuildersbz.com today and save money with our exclusive online deals. Builders Hardware, making it easier.
Belize City, get ready for a safe and reliable e-taxi experience like never before. Building on the success of our e-ride bus service, we've heard your feedback, Belize City. We've seen your enthusiasm and how eagerly you've embraced zero-emission transportation in our community. Introducing the e-ride taxi, an electric taxi service, bringing you a cleaner, greener way to travel around our beautiful city. As part of the transformative Belize City e-ride program, this new service is another step toward modernizing our transportation system for a sustainable future. Looking to book your first e-ride taxi? It's super easy. First, download the Medriva app and register. Then, book your ride. Insert your pickup and drop-off location. Select e-ride, choose the number of occupants, and pick your preferred payment method. Confirm your ride and track your e-ride in real time as it makes its way to you. It's fast, eco-friendly, and designed for your comfort. So don't wait. Download Medriva today and let's drive Belize City towards a brighter, greener future, one e-ride at a time. Your Belize City Council, always about the people.
Good night and welcome to Plus News for Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. I am Julian Cruz. A road traffic accident in the capital city of Belmopan has claimed the life of 34-year-old Marilyn Roches, a mother of 5 and soon-to-be grandmother. The accident occurred in the wee hours of this morning shortly before 2:30 on the South Ring Road in front of the Belmopan Comprehensive High School. Marilyn Roches was on a motorcycle being driven at the time by one Takudzwa Kaseki when he lost control of the bike, causing Roches to fall and suffer severe injuries to the head and body. Kaseki and Roches were reportedly going home from a football game when that accident occurred. We spoke with the sister of Roches, who says that she was getting off work when she got the call.
I'm on duty. I'm about to report off duty. So I was basically still uniformed and about to leave the compound when I get the call. And me being a person who like answer call, I almost ignore the call. I answer, and they ask me my name or basically clarify that me and broke the news to me. Again, being her go-to person, it hit me hard. And the baby of the family, the one where everybody always check on. So now knowing that she would never call me again and ask me how I do, nerve-wracking.
Roches leaves behind 5 children and was expecting to become a grandmother in the weeks to come. According to Roches' sister, she could only be described as a selfless person who enjoyed every moment of her life.
If the fishy last, we get it. She am all about her kids. Me like party, so that's our biggest problem with her because she never will give up a party. She may about to be a granny. Her daughter, pregnant, and this may be her first grandchild. So we may excited for she as much as she may excited for herself. But I'm a selfless person. Like, she I give up with last with everybody. I have a lot of energy. I would have said the most energy out of all of we. Worldwide, anybody would know she am the crazy one out of the 16 that we were in my house. What dear devils, so when I tell we the cycle, me to go fur fast, that's something she may enjoy. You understand? So we get comfort from we gotta say live the best moments because that's something she don't want to drive as well. She drive bus, dump truck. Anything you put she front her, she drive. Any motorcycle we drive off and ninja bike. And she always go if she could box speed limit, she take it. So I know that the very last moment, it may have fun. Speed that me hurting when it comes to transportation.
As of the time of this report, no charges have been levied. Police are also investigating a shooting incident that occurred last night in Lords Bank Village in the Belize district. That shooting has since claimed the life of 20-year-old Justin Animo, a resident of the area. According to reports, Animo, along with 4 other male persons, were socializing in a yard when 2 men on a motorbike pulled up and opened fire on the crowd. According to police, their initial investigation has led them to believe that Animo was the intended target and that he was attacked due to a domestic issue.
Our initial investigation revealed that the 5 individuals were socializing in a yard in the Lord Bank area when a motorcycle with 2 individuals approached them and the passenger opened fire at them, injuring 5 of them. One of the individuals later succumbed to his injuries. We have 1 person in custody and we are looking for 2 other persons of interest. We are practically looking at several different theories, and one of the theories is domestic related. And I won't want to go further into that. We have definitely ruled out that they are not associated or a member of any criminal group, and they have never been detained or arrested by police.
Was there any one specific person who being targeted, or was it the whole group?
From our information, we believe that one of the individuals there was the target who succumbed to his injuries.
The Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association says that they are not happy with the court's ruling in relation to their case against ASR BSI. Earlier this week, Justice Guneteleki ruled that the Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association and two of its members owe ASR BSI $500,000 for blocking deliveries to the factory for 5 days in December of 2021. According to the courts, BSCFA acted unlawfully, causing BSI and Belocogen to lose money by blocking entrance to the mill. Today we spoke with a member of the BSCFA, Fred Ortega, about the case.
Well, of course, not happy with the judgment because I listened to what the lawyer said last night, that this is the first time and this put a precedent and what's not. And in reality, for us as workers, as farmers, it's not good because then it's come to show like if we should accept in any way or form that we should be treated in a hostile way on which we are unable to make clear our position on what is harming us or what is not good for the farmers we represent. So personally, I'm not happy with the outcome. No, I think that we should have our privileges as the Constitution says that we have all the right to be outspoken and to see what we are feeling and to do what we need to do whenever things are not going good for the farmers or for the people we represent. So I am not happy with that on which they are claiming that it was an unlawful thing on which they have placed that we should have stopped what happened. I think that in reality, there are certain things that our lawmakers should look upon on how these companies come to act in our country and how things are evolving in regards to our laws here in Belize, where it's cornering not only the farmers, because right now it's the BSCFE, but as we speak, as Ilaria mentioned, this will come to harm other groups in the near future if this continue the way it is.
During the standoff, the government of Belize granted the cane farmers an indemnity. So does that mean that the government will foot the almost $600,000 court bill? Ortega says that they will be meeting with the government to discuss the next steps.
Well, at this point, I'm unable to speak about that because we need to have a meeting with the Prime Minister and his team to see what would be their response to this, if they will continue supporting us if we go to an appeal. We don't know at this point in time, so I'm unable to speak to that point.
If it is that they would not be willing to continue accompanying the BSCFA on this, is the BSCFA in a position to do it on its own?
Well, in reality, it's not so easy, Marisol. As you know, we have been battling from since that time to now, especially in our financial situation where we are cornered. But I think that we have the support of the Belizean people, or many of the Belizean people. There might be some that are not in support of us, but I think that we have a large amount of Belizean people that are supporting us. So anything that we have to do, I think we have to do it for the benefit of the people we represent, because in reality, it's the farmers that are suffering each and every moment of everything that is happening. And if we don't put these things as clear it should be, then we'll be leaving more problems to our future cane farmers that are coming on board.
We also caught up with the Minister of Public Service, Honorable Henry Charles Usher, to get his comments on the ruling. We also asked if in hindsight the indemnity given to the farmers was a bad thing.
I think that decision was recently made. We have not had a cabinet decision or a cabinet meeting yet to go over the decision, to hear the advice of the Attorney General. And when that cabinet meeting is concluded and a decision is made, then we can explain to the public, explain to the media the way forward.
Does the government regret giving the indemnity?
you're asking me to talk on behalf of the entire government. I don't think I can do that.
You personally, sir, in hindsight, do you think that...
It's a decision made by the cabinet to support our cane farmers and to support the association. So I support the decision of cabinet.
There was a low turnout at the 13th Amendment consultation in Belmopan. We'll have more on that when Plus News returns.
Every project starts with the right tools. At Builders Hardware, we got everything to get the job moving. Tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, garden, it's all here from construction start to finish. We're also offering a different kind of power tool. Order anytime, anywhere. Pick up in store or get it delivered to your home. Go to shopbuildersbz.com today and save money with our exclusive online deals. Builders Hardware, making it easier.
Electricity is evolving, and BEL is leading the way with smarter connections across Belize. Meet AMI, Advanced Metering Infrastructure. It's not just a meter, it's a smarter way to manage power. Smart meters record your energy use in real time and securely send the data to BEL. Key customer benefits include real-time insights into energy usage, improved home energy planning, integration of solar, battery, and EV technologies, and innovative customer service solutions. Get ready! AMI is coming soon to municipalities across Belize, including the Keys, to give you more control and reliability. BEL, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
For the opportunity. Thank you so much to you all. Thank you for the patience. I learned a lot. I feel like above all, I saw women learning something so new, something that can give us consistency, a place where we can work from home, provide, keep learning something that, in my personal opinion, I feel like the more we know, the more we are valued.
Some of us were able to change screens, to change the charging port, to clean it up. And I can attest that there is nothing more exciting than being able to make a phone work. You could hear ladies screaming and out of excitement and dancing, right? Because they're happy that they fixed up a phone.
Men are not the only ones to fix phones. I mean, us women can. And I can say we all proved that this week.
Thanks to you ladies for having us with you. You guys are a great group, and I hope you find this inspirational, and I look forward to see all of you out in the business field.
I have a quote here that says, knowing is not enough. We must apply. And it also says, willing is not enough. We must do.
Our banknotes are changing, but why did we update them? The central bank continuously assesses the integrity of our banknotes to maintain quality and security. The old series of banknotes has been in circulation for more than the recommended lifespan, which is 7 to 10 years. The new banknotes integrate enhanced security measures to combat counterfeiting, making transactions safer for everyone, giving you the confidence that your money is safe and authentic. Our money should be as strong and secure as our economy, and the new banknotes reflect that commitment. New look, same value, more secure. Learn more at www.centralbank.org.bz. A message from the Central Bank of Belize.
When the power goes out, life is disrupted. Be prepared and keep your home powered up with a generator from Benquip. We carry brands such as Honda, Kohler, and JCB. Schedule your installation, maintenance, and assessment to keep your generator ready and waiting to protect your family and home the next time the power fails. Stay in control of your power with a generator from Benquip. Equipment, parts, service. When the power goes out, life is disrupted. Be prepared and keep your home powered up with a generator from Benquip. We carry brands such as Honda, Kohler, and JCB. Schedule your installation, maintenance, and assessment to keep your generator ready and waiting to protect your family and home the next time the power fails. Stay in control of your power with a generator from Benquip. Equipment, parts, service.
Today, the second public consultation on the 13th Amendment was held. The session was held in Belmopan at the University of Belize's conference room. The public consultation gives residents the chance to voice their concerns or support regarding the proposed 13th Amendment, which seeks to clamp down on crime by allowing warrantless searches in special zones, creating a dedicated gun and gang court, and validating state of emergencies. The bill is highly controversial and hotly debated online, so it was a surprise when today's turnout saw less than 15 persons in attendance. After the morning session, we caught up with Minister Henry Charles to get his thoughts on the turnout.
I think that it's important that we hear the public's views. As I mentioned this morning, and the leader of the opposition mentioned, this is not the only way in which the public can submit their recommendations or their criticisms, questions on this particular bill. They can do so in person at these public consultations, in writing to the National Assembly, or by email also to the National Assembly. So maybe some persons would prefer to do it that way.
Despite the low numbers, those that did show up did raise valid concerns regarding the proposed amendment. Glenn Maivit, a resident of Belmopan, stated that he wanted more clarification around the term reasonable suspicion, as he believes officers may abuse the language when searching civilians.
Reasonable suspicion is very ambiguous in my view. However, we have a police department that is full of hubris and very petty. Reasonable suspicion to them may be depending on where you live, the color of your skin, the clothes you're wearing. Just a few examples.
Why did you decide to come to the consultation and share your concerns?
Because I'm a Belizean by birth and I'm a very concerned citizen, and I know this will impact those who are less marginalized.
And as a concerned citizen, are you kind of disappointed that more people didn't show up?
Of course I am. That's one of the reasons I made the suggestion of the local television station to air this for a week of 2. I'm very concerned.
Are you rejecting the bill, the amendment outright, or do you feel like it can work if it has some changes to it?
I feel that it can work with some tweak to it, yes.
Well, I think that there have been very good suggestions in terms of maybe supporting parts of the bill, but also amending other parts of the bill. We heard from persons who coming from a human rights perspective. We heard from persons speaking from their legal training, being attorneys at law or having training in other fields. I think what is important is that we put all of these recommendations and suggestions together and we take it back to the House Committee, and of course when the bill is brought up for second reading, a report will be submitted to the House of Representatives before that second reading and that debate is done.
I think one of the main concerns that everyone brought up was the reasonable suspicion portion. How can you assure the public that this won't be an abuse of power?
Well, I think it's important, yes, and that question was raised in terms of what does reasonable suspicion mean. I think the representative from the Attorney General's Ministry, Counsel Shepherd, explained that reasonable suspicion is a legal term. It is something that has been fleshed out in a number of cases. So you can look at case law. You can also look at different legislations around the world that really speak on the matter of reasonable suspicion. So I think it's something that like one of the last suggestions from an attorney was that we put in the bill itself the criteria that defines reasonable suspicion. Is something that certainly we can look at, but there is a body of law out there that speaks on this particular matter.
According to Minister Charles Usher, it is unsure if they will continue having public consultations. The Minister of the Public Service also commented on the change that is coming to the Belize Tax Service. Government is attempting to transition to the Belize Tax Service into a semi-autonomous revenue authority. But according to the Public Service, the change is essentially presenting the workers of the Belize Tax Services with two options: resign or reapply for a job with the new structure. Today, the minister stated that he is reviewing the matter as he wants to protect the employees.
This particular issue has arisen because of the workers at Belize Tax Service and whether or what opportunities or what options they will have moving forward in terms of where they will work. And I think that the options that are open to them right now, as was explained last night, is that they can remain with the newly formed semi-autonomous revenue authority. They can remain in the public service and be placed somewhere in the wider public service, or well, I didn't know that this was an option that they would be able to leave their job, but I don't see that as being one. But certainly it is something that we have to be very cognizant of. We have to work with the employees. As the Minister of Public Service, I have to make sure that the public officers are treated fairly, that they are their options, everything is explained to them, and that's something that we are doing. I'm glad that the union was able to have that meeting with them yesterday, and I think that there are questions that have come up, and these questions need to be answered in terms of the question as to whether the interview process would be a part of them staying with the new revenue authority. That's something that the revenue authority would have to determine. They were hired by the Ministry of Public Service. Their terms and conditions of service are determined by the Public Service Commission. Currently, if these employees choose to remain in the public service, then of course they would then we need to find a new place for them within the public service. But if they go and start to work with the new revenue authority, they are choosing to work under the terms and conditions of that authority, which may include an interview process. I haven't seen that part of it as yet. I haven't really looked at what the revenue authority is going to do. My main goal right now is to make sure that the public officers are treated fairly, that they have all of the information, and that those that remain in the public service, we can find somewhere for them to go.
Earlier this week, we brought you the story of PC Arsenio Cos, the officer who was killed in a road traffic accident over the weekend. Cos was reportedly on his way home when a vehicle swerved into his lane, causing Cos to lose control of the bike and crash into a nearby pole, causing his fatal injuries. After the police pronounced that they had no suspects, Belize City businessman Chris Rosado turned himself in. According to police, they are getting ready to levy charges against Rosado.
I know the investigators have collected evidential material, including video footage, and charges should be laid today.
Okay, so charges should be laid today.
Charges should be laid today, if they have not been laid as yet. But there's a number of offenses that have been committed when the fatal accident occurred. And our investigators are trying to gather as much evidence to lay all possible charges against the individual.
The owner of Leva's Funeral Parlor, 44-year-old mortician and businessman Patrick Robinson, has been officially sentenced to 14 years in prison after being found guilty of 3 counts of unlawful sexual intercourse, USI, with a minor earlier today. Initially, Robinson was indicted on 5 counts of USI, but the first 2 counts, which allegedly occurred when the victim was 11, were acquitted by the High Court, with the other counts occurring when the victim was 14 years old. The justice overseeing the case, Derek Sylvester, imposed 7-year sentences on each guilty count of USI, with counts 3 and 4 running concurrently and count 5 to run consecutively, resulting in a total of 14 years of imprisonment, noting Robinson's lack of remorse, a breach of trust, and a significant harm caused to the victim. Robinson is expected to appeal the conviction. The Taiwan government approves shrimp exportation from Belize. We'll share more on that right after this break.
Nuestros billetes están cambiando, pero ¿por qué los actualizamos? El Banco Central evalúa continuamente la integridad de nuestros billetes para mantener la calidad y la seguridad. La serie anterior de billetes han estado en circulación por más del tiempo de vida recomendado, que es de 7 a 10 años. Los nuevos billetes integran medidas de seguridad mejoradas para combatir la falsificación, haciendo las transacciones más seguras para todos, dándoles la confianza de que su dinero es seguro y auténtico. Nuestro dinero debe ser tan fuerte como nuestra economía, y los nuevos billetes reflejan ese compromiso. Nueva imagen, mismo valor, más seguros. Para obtener más información, visite www.centralbank.org.bz. Un comunicado del Banco Central de Belice.
Looking to build or renovate? Find the inspiration you need in our showroom. First stop, the kitchen. Explore big-name appliances, all built to make life easier. From there, let the lights guide you. But what about the finer details? We've got you covered. And to bring it all together, we've got tiles for every surface.
All available online.
Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
Oh man, one more scroll and my data is done.
Wait, who said anything about running out? Smart just dropped a more powerful plan that now includes social media data, so you can scroll till your fingers cramp. Visit any Smart showroom to sign up today because connectivity just got even better. Smart, bringing people together.
Electricity is evolving, and BEL is leading the way with smarter connections across Belize. Meet AMI, Advanced Metering Infrastructure. It's not just a meter, it's a smarter way to manage power. Smart meters record your energy use in real time and securely send the data to BEL. Key customer benefits include real-time insights into energy usage, improved home energy planning, integration of solar, battery, and EV technologies, and innovative customer service solutions. Get ready! AMI is coming soon to municipalities across Belize, including the Keys, to give you more control and reliability. BEL, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
The hurricane season is here. Are you prepared? Get the essentials you need to stay safe this hurricane season, such as plywood, tarp and rope, first aid kit, rubber boots, raincoats and rain ponchos, generator, portable radio and batteries, flashlight and kerosene lanterns. Weather the storm with these products and more from Benny's. Quality and savings.
In a recent press release by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade, Culture and Immigration, they announced Taiwan's approval of the export of shrimp from Belize following 2 years of collaboration between Belizean authorities and Taiwan's Food and Drug Administration. This process, beginning back in 2022, saw multiple rounds of documentation, verification, and an in-country inspection by Taiwan's technical team. Currently, 12 Belizean aquaculture facilities have been approved for export, opening up access to a high-value market valued at over $349 million annually, positioning Belize's shrimp industry for an even greater growth and investment. Alongside this, a Belizean delegation has recently met with Yen and Brothers Company Limited, Taiwan's largest seafood importer, which already has a successful history of sourcing lobster from Belize. The ministry believes that this approval marks a significant achievement in the Belize-Taiwan partnership, underscoring the value of cooperation between the two countries. Ines Sanchez, a beloved educator, passed away last week in Belmopan at the age of 92 years. The long-serving educator was born in Caledonia in the Corozal district on September 12, 1932, beginning his teaching career at 14 years old, rising through the ranks to become Belize's chief education officer in 1978. Pushing educational reforms, helping to establish Escuela Mexico, becoming the first to lecture Belizean history at the University of Belize, and fought to secure land for a national university. Sanchez was also known for his patriotism, personally co-designing the Belizean national flag, a symbol of unity and pride. The father of 4 was recently laid to rest earlier today here in the city of Belmopan. And of course, here at PlusTV, we extend our sincere condolences to the Sanchez family. With that, we have come to the end of our newscast for tonight, and we want to say thank you so much for tuning into Plus News, and be sure to join us right back here again tomorrow evening when we bring you all the latest happenings around the country. Take care until then. God bless. Safe night.